and the new earth is that God will first of all carry out a plan of redemption. He will redeem you from sin, redeem you from corruption, redeem you from the devil, take away the notice of death and the wrath of God over your head. Then once you have been redeemed, he's preparing you to dwell with him. Stay with me tonight, oh. He's preparing you to dwell with him because you will be his people and he will be your God. But how are you going to dwell with him if you are not first of all separate? This is why when you get redeemed, or when you begin to appreciate redemption, because all of humanity has already been redeemed, when you get saved, when you appropriate salvation to your own life, God does not immediately take you from the earth. Are you with me? He leaves you here. Why does he leave you here? He's preparing you to be his people. He's preparing a family. To prepare you now, he now takes you through a process of sanctification. He has brought you out of the world, but he knows that the world is still in your heart. It's one thing for you to be out of the world. It's another thing for the world to be out of you. So to bring the world out of you, he leaves you here. And he begins the process of separation. He's working on your appetite. If not, you will do like Noah, who was brought out of the world, but the world was still deeply rooted in his soul. So all of mortality had died, but he still had capacity to get drunk. If God takes some of us to heaven like this, you will still be looking for comedy where they are doing, you are doing well. So he needs to deal with that appetite. You know, some of you think that you are going to heaven to go and crack jokes. Some people are looking forward to heaven because they are waiting to say my mansion is bigger than yours. Their goal of making it to heaven is that they want to walk on the streets of gold and say, boy, we made it. See me now. You know they see me. Their goal to get to heaven is to pose. The center of attraction has not become their motive for going to heaven. So they are not preparing to make it into the New Jerusalem to see God. They are just preparing to escape this world into comfort. They want to go and rest. They want to go and enjoy. Say, person not going to go walk. Thank God. And just to wake up and chop. Say, walk, don't tire me. That's how they encourage themselves. When they are with their colleagues in the office, say, this walk. And the man not even the pace. I say, don't worry, one day we'll go heaven. For heaven, they're not the walk. Now just to the chop. Say, can you imagine? I will just wake up and just pluck berries. Boy! Say, heaven goes sweet, die. Lazy man, he doesn't want to walk. Meanwhile, the center of attraction in heaven is not the fruit, it's not the peace of mind. Is that he will dwell with what? With them. You will see the one whom your heart loves. Nothing hidden, nothing covered. What a beautiful expectation. What a beautiful expectation. So this is what God is trying to restore. But for him to do that, once he has redeemed, as he has redeemed man, when you come into salvation, he must now walk the world out of your heart. You cannot have been delivered from sin and still carry the desires and the passions of the world. Let's read further. Verse 4. And God will do what? Wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more what? Death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have what? Verse 5. Then he who sat on the throne said, behold, I make how many things new? All things. And he said to me, write, for these words are what? True and faithful. You know what that means? They are faithful. That means they will surely come to pass. They will come to pass. He says, so shall the words be that proceed out of my mouth. They will not return to me void, but they will accomplish that for which I have spoken it and prosper therein. Verse 6. Verse 6. And he said to me, it is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give of the fountain of water of life freely to whom? Him that thirsts. Next verse. He who overcomes. Tap your neighbor. Say I will overcome. Oh no, you are not preaching it. Look at the next person and say, if you like, don't overcome, but me, I will overcome. I will overcome. The reason, I've taught you before, the reason he keeps using the word overcome is because in this world you have opposition. This broken and fallen world is designed to fight your relationship with God. The way Satan has built this world. Oh, you don't know Satan is in charge here? Okay, let's deviate. Give me John 12:31. John 12:31. Okay, let's begin at 30. Jesus answered and said, I wanted you to see who was talking. That's why I said go to 30. This voice did not come because of me, but for your sake. Next verse. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be cast out. Who is the ruler of this world? Satan. Give me 1 John 5 and verse 19. 1 John 5 and verse 19. 1 John 5 and verse 19. We know that we are of God, and the world lies under the sway of who? The wicked one. The whole world is under Satan's dominion, under his control. He's in charge. He's the prince of this world. That's who Satan is. So this world has its systems. Ephesians chapter 2, it speaks about the course, the pattern, the principles, the purposes of this world. This world has its own pattern. Everything in this realm is designed to oppose your walk with God. When they release a movie, it is designed to fight your intimacy. They are deliberate about it. That's why there are all kinds of nudity, all kinds of sexual things in the movie. Satan has an agenda. He has an agenda. So if you don't know how to overcome, Revelation says you will not be able to inherit all things. And what Satan does is that he looks for your weakness. He sees the things that you desire. Those are the areas he begins to work on. Those are the areas he builds a garrison. He builds a military outpost, and he consistently uses it to afflict your soul, to make sure that you never build anything solid with Jesus. This realm is designed to suffer you, designed to make you feel as if walking with God is too much of a price to pay. Let me tell it to you for free. Any Christians, because the way I'm going to end this teaching, what I'm actually trying to talk about tonight is spiritual prostitutes. I'm coming. And I want to show you 3 ways not to be a spiritual prostitute. That's what I want to do tonight. I'm just building. I've not even started teaching. I'm just trying to find myself. And I will show you that one of the ways not to be a spiritual prostitute is that you must be willing to endure pain.